Hi guys, there's a moment after every breakup where your brain screams, reach out, check her page, send that message, get answers, fix it. But what if I told you that exact instinct is the reason you lose? You see, when a woman pulls away and you chase, you validate her decision, you confirm her power, and worst of all, you shatter your own. Most men break during this phase. They fold, they call, they text, they beg. But the man who understands what I'm about to show you, he doesn't just survive the breakup, he wins it. Because the truth is, no contact is not about silence. It's about strategy. And if you do it the way I'm about to lay out, she'll feel your absence more than she ever felt your presence. So let's begin. The no contact rule is one of the most difficult yet important disciplines to practice in the emotionally volatile time after a breakup. Now, of course, all things that sound simple are not simple. But the truth is, the no contact rule is imperative because it gives you a chance of healing and gaining clarity about what just happened. When the communication lines have been severed and you're still processing everything, that's when chasing after her can do severe damage to your ego and well-being, because this is the time where you're the most emotionally vulnerable. The moment you reestablish contact or chase after her, the bubble bursts because she now feels validated and vindicated. Going no contact lets the heat die down and allows her to start missing you. This is when the urge to contact you is the strongest, at which point it basically becomes a game of who blinks first. A lot of people talk about the no contact rule, but they never really get into the bare bones of the way to do it right, because it's not just simply cutting a woman off and that's it. It's a series of strategic moves. So let me lay it out for you step by step. Number one, know your worth. Before we even touch the concept of no contact, you have to understand your worth. Now is a time above all others that you have to recognize your value. You shouldn't let anyone, and I mean anyone, make you feel lesser than. Because if you don't know your value, you'll keep trying to prove it to someone who already decided not to see it. That's why no contact starts with you, not her, not the silence, you. If you walk into this still questioning your value, you'll break the second she posts a story or sends a text. But when you stand firm in who you are, what you bring, and what you deserve, you stop chasing validation and start commanding respect. Number two, commit 100%. Decide on your time frame. Is it 30 days, 60 days, indefinitely? Not every situation calls for cutting her off forever. Some people just need space to clear their head and shift the power dynamic. But once you make the call, lock it in. No second guessing, no half-assing it. If you break your own rules, you just showed her that you don't take your boundaries seriously, and neither will she. This isn't about playing hard to get, it's about reclaiming control. She needs to feel your absence, and that only happens when you stay disciplined and fully commit. Number three, do a digital detox. We live in a world where attention is currency, and most men spend theirs on the wrong things. The second you decide to go no contact, you wipe the slate clean. Block her number, mute her stories, unfollow her. Whatever you need to do, do it. This isn't about being petty, it's about protecting your mental and emotional well-being. But here's the thing, you don't just stop with her. Start cutting out everything that drags you down. Any content, conversations, people, distractions that don't serve your growth, they should be gone. If it's not building you, it's breaking you. You can't move forward while staring in the rear view. Your phone is either a weapon or a weakness. You need to make it your weapon. Number four, lock down your space. Do not go walking into the lion's den. Meaning, if you know she hits the same coffee shop, gym, or bar, remove that place from your map, at least for now. Healing isn't just emotional, it's also environmental. Familiar spaces trigger familiar feelings. Find new spaces that raise your mood. Go to places where your energy can grow and expand, not where it's getting pulled back into chaos. Don't just protect your peace. Guard it like it's your last line of defense. Number five, avoid monk mode. You'll hear people say cut everyone off, go full monk mode. And while solitude does have power, isolation has a price. Us humans were not built to live inside our heads 24/7. One of my favorite phrases sums this up perfectly. An idle mind is the devil's workshop. You need balance. Reflect. Yes, you should definitely reflect, but don't get trapped in your own thoughts. That's where delusion grows. Get around strong-minded people, people who challenge you, sharpen you, call you out, people who won't let you drown in your own self-doubt and thoughts. Silence can heal, but it could also be poison if you sit in it for too long. You need movement, insight, brotherhood. Keep your circle tight, but keep it active. Number six, harness mental fortitude. Weak moments will hit you. There's no getting around that. You'll have the urge to check out her profile, to send that text, to break your silence just to feel something. That's the test, and most men fail it, but you're not most men. Every time you hold the line, you take your power back. Every second you waste on her is a second you rob from your own potential. So use that energy. Go live, learn a skill, launch something, turn pain into pressure and pressure into progress. And here's what I want you to know. You're not the only one feeling the silence. The extinction burst phenomenon in psychology explains that when a regular stimulus is is suddenly cut off, it triggers a psychological spike, an intense surge of effort to get it back. It's like going through withdrawal, and she will experience it because the longer she goes without your attention, the more she starts craving it. That silence becomes loud. Your absence becomes magnetic. And just when she thought she moved on, you're suddenly the only thing on her mind. But if you break no contact too soon, you kill the tension. You hand her power back, and everything you've built disappears in seconds. Number 7, analyze the aftermath. Once the silence has done its work, take a cold, honest look about where you stand. Do you feel clearer, stronger, more grounded? Good, that's growth. And maybe you start to realize she wasn't worth all the time you spent on her. If so, burn that bridge and don't look back. But if you still see potential, don't walk back into it empty-handed. Go in with clarity, standards, and a plan. A reset without accountability is just a cycle. If you go back stronger. If you move on like you never needed her in the first place. Either way, you win. No contact isn't about silence, it's about power. It's not about ignoring her, it's about reminding her what it feels like to lose you. Because the moment she starts feeling your absence more than she ever felt your presence, you've already won. Most men chase, beg, and fold the second they feel discomfort. But the ones who hold the line, the ones that detach and stay detached, those are the men she regrets letting go. And if she does come back, she's not coming back to the same man she left. She's coming back to a version of you that's upgraded through the pain. You just need to make sure that she's upgraded herself just as much. So with that being said, until the next video, I'll see you guys later. Bye.